At exactly 2:17 a.m., her name lit up on my screen, abrupt, piercing, like the glint of a knife under harsh light. Emily. Then came the photo. Her cheek pressed against the face of a man I didn't know. Her hand rested casually on his chest, like I had never been there, like I was already a memory. Or worse, like she wanted me to see it. The caption? Upgraded. I didn't flinch. No shout, no gasp. Just a heavy, unmoving silence that lasted 13 solid seconds. Not shock, that emotion had been used up long ago. Betrayal doesn't always erupt like thunder, sometimes, it seeps in slow, like dust gathering in your lungs, silent and suffocating. I didn't respond. Just took a screenshot and forwarded it to her mother, her father, and the wedding coordinator. 2 weeks out from our forever, and she handed me the receipt for a future I no longer owed. The unraveling didn't begin that night. It had started earlier, subtly, like a thread being pulled from a seam. Delayed replies. Locked screens. A new perfume that didn't match our story. She was cautious, but not quite enough. I noticed. I always notice. She said I was too predictable, too reliable, like consistency had become something boring, like loyalty was a character flaw. So I stopped asking questions. Stopped chasing answers. I let the silence grow, because it's incredible what people will reveal when they think you've stopped looking. I remember that dinner. The way she looked at me across the table, as if I had already disappeared. Like she had quietly buried me inside her thoughts. That night, she turned away from me in bed, curling into herself. Her breath slow and steady. I reached for her, not from hope, just from habit. She recoiled. I didn't. The next morning, I called in sick. She left with a kiss that didn't land. I opened her laptop. No password change. Maybe she forgot. Or maybe, deep down, she wanted me to find it. A folder labeled receipts. Inside, messages, pictures, hotel confirmations, a full architectural blueprint of betrayal. The guy? Tyler. A fitness coach with a gym body and no respect. He called her baby girl. She called him Plan B. I saved it all. Even the voice notes. In one, she laughed. Said my name like it belonged to a story she'd finished reading. Claimed he made her feel alive. I played that one twice. Then I emailed everything to myself, backup plans, for closure. The days that followed, I moved methodically. Cancelled flights. Informed the venue with a vague excuse. Arranged for the return of the ring. Quiet. Clinical. No confrontation. Just logistics. The final nail came from McLeod. She had forgotten to unsync her settings. Photos still uploaded to our shared drive. One caught them together in a hotel lobby, arms tangled, on a night she swore she was at her sister's. I printed that image and slipped it into an envelope. No words. The next morning, I slid it across the breakfast table while she sipped her coffee. She opened it like it was junk mail. Then her hand stopped. Did you know the hotel has cameras in the lobby? I said, voice flat, like commenting on the weather. She blinked, surprised, or pretending to be. I stood. Don't explain, I said, and walked away. Her wedding dress still hung in the closet. I didn't touch it. Some ghosts are better left undisturbed. That 2:17 a.m. photo wasn't just a betrayal. It was a signal flare, her final move. She wanted a reaction. A scene. Something loud to prove I still cared. But love doesn't detonate when it dies like this. It fossilizes. It turns cold. I sent that same photo to her parents. Her aunt. Her cousin who was helping with the guest list. Then a single message to the venue, wedding cancelled. No details. Just closure by way of fact. The backlash came fast. Missed calls. Floods of unread messages. Apologies smeared in panic and guilt. Her mother begged me to talk to her. Said Emily was just confused. But confusion doesn't find its way into hotel beds with someone else. I muted every thread. Packed a bag. Rented a room in another city. Left my house key on the counter with a note that read, "Upgrade complete. Best of luck maintaining it." I watched the sunrise from rooftops that didn't belong to me. They looked like the ones back home, only quieter. There's peace in ashes when you're the one who lit the match. She never reached out again. No last message. No apology. No goodbye. And that was perfect. Silence doesn't beg. It doesn't lie. It simply tells the truth about people, about endings. They say closure comes from conversation. They're wrong. Closure is choosing not to answer.